Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we are going to look at how can we set up Firebase in a Flutter project, right? So first of all, let's get started with the project. I have opened my Android Studio, and from the previous video in which I told you the installation of the um, Flutter, that same project I've opened here. And first of all, we'll open the browser and we'll go to Google Console to create our project basically. So we have to sign in with our email ID, and you just have to create a new project and enter a random name whatever you wish to. So I'm keeping here new project, and then just hit continue. With the select an account, you have to click the default account, and now it will take some time. And here I have fast forwarded the video so that it does not take much of it, and we'll hit continue at the end. And now our project is set up. Now we have to click on Android, and we have to enter our application ID here. So see very carefully that where the application ID stays. It stays in the app level build.gradle. So we have to open our files, project files, and in the Android folder, app folder, there will be a build.gradle file. So in the app slash build.gradle, we can find our application ID. So for my right now, it's here com.example.untitled, right? So I just copy that from here and we'll put it in the Google console, and you can just type a random name for the my Android app, like for example it's given here. And for the SHA1 we'll skip as of now and we'll hit continue. I'll make a separate video for SHA1 certificates, you can go and watch that. From here we have to download the JSON file, and then now carefully see that where do we actually have to put our file, because sometimes it gets wrong and then it doesn't work. So in the app folder where we found our build.gradle file, there itself in the app folder only we have to put our JSON file given by the Google, right? We'll close that and we'll hit next. Now we have to add couple of codes lines into our build.gradle files. So just see on the screen which line I am adding where, and you will get it. Just make sure that you don't copy wrong, because then it will give lots of errors. And it's the last one. Okay, we are done. So we'll hit next and continue to console. So this much setup is done. Now we'll attach all of the required repositories, the packages you can say, from pubspec.yaml. So we'll go to the website named pub.dev, where all the packages are there for Flutter, and here we'll search Firebase core. We'll hit the first one, and in the installing section we'll copy the command which we have to put in our terminal. We'll paste it here and press enter, and automatically it will take all of the packages which are included and it will automatically add it to our pubspec.yaml file. Now we'll go to website and we'll type Cloud Firestore, which is our next package. We'll hit the first one, installing, and again we'll copy the command and paste it to the terminal. And one last repository, which is Firebase auth. First one, installing, and we'll copy the code. We'll again paste it to the terminal and enter. It may take a couple of minutes if the PC is slow. Normally it does not. And that's it. We'll close the terminal, and you can see that all of the three main packages are here: Firebase core, Cloud Firestore, and the auth one. So now, since all of the work is done, one thing we have to make sure is to run the app. If your app runs without any errors, then that's great. It means that your Firebase is added. Here I have one error. So just see how I'm fixing it. We have to set the minimum SDK version to 19 in our build.gdal file. So here it's set to flutter.main SDK version. We'll change that to 19 and we'll run it again. Okay, so we have one more error. Let's see what it says. So it requires multi-dex support, so we'll add that. I searched about it on Stack Overflow and I found this error, this solution. So just see what I'm doing and you have to do the same. You have to set multi-dex enabled to true in the build.gdal file where we set our minimum SDK version to 19. And also in the dependencies, we have to add multi-dex in the dependencies. I'll put the link of the Stack Overflow answer in the description, so you can check it out there. And yes, here you can see that our building is finished and the app has done successfully. So here what I did was I run the app on my physical device, because sometimes when I start a virtual device, so it makes my laptop a little laggy. And that's it for this video. I hope you all the doubts were clear and there weren't any problems. If you have any queries, then you can put me in the comment, or you can follow me on my Instagram. The link is on the channel page, and you can DM me there also for any queries. And that's it for this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Sometimes I struggle in this place, been in circles several days, never knowing the right way. Yeah. Sometimes I struggle in this place, people look